In today's lesson we're going to talk about how to hit the driver. So when we're hitting a driver, what we want to do is we want to just set the club so the sole of the club just sits flat on the ground. If we do that, the club will sit very straight, so it won't lean forward like an iron. We just want it to lean straight. But we still want to have the idea that the hands are in front of the midpoint of the body at the setup. So that means we're going to have to place the ball a bit further forward. So I've got it opposite my left heel. I've got the club sitting flat. I've got the shaft straight. And then I'll just go a little bit wider with the right foot. And I'm still trying to get that K position, still trying to get the left side all in line, get a bit of angle in the right side. So that's my setup. So all I've done is move the ball forward and go a little bit wider with the right foot. And then from there we're pretty much trying to do what we're doing with all clubs. And we want to get that club working low and around on the way back. We're going to be lifting it up, keeping on the wall, dropping the club back down, letting it come around on an arc to hit the ball, and then just follow it with the body on the way through. So I think what a lot of people have problems with the driver is that the shaft is so long. So if I take this extra long shaft here and show you that as long as I keep my posture throughout the swing, I can control the outside tip of the shaft here. So all I'm going to do is move that shaft around, keeping my posture, lift it up, keeping my posture, drop it, and then bring it back around, hit the ball. So from the front, it's going to be important to be able to keep that posture or keep the K position from the front angle. So again, I'm starting with the shaft straight, ball left, stand a little bit wider. I move the shaft around on an arc, keeping this axis that I started in, the K position. I lift it up, drop it back down, keeping that body angle the whole time. I can bring that shaft, the tip of the shaft back around and hit the ball. So I think as soon as we start moving the center or moving the body in the wrong way, so if any sort of lifting up is going to affect the outside of the shaft. And the same here, if I move too far away, I'm really affecting what the shaft's doing. So I want to just keep it on the right plane. And the best way to do that is to keep your posture throughout the swing from the way back, and also from the front view to keep this angle here in the body as we swing the shaft or the club. And that way we control the outside point. So if you have trouble controlling the driver or hitting a fairway wood, chances are that the shaft's too long for you. So we need to be able to control that long shaft by keeping the center in the same place throughout the swing. So if I take the driver again, I'm going to set up with the shaft straight, a little bit wider with the right foot, and then I'm going to really work on just keeping my posture the same throughout the swing. So I really want to try and get the distance by just making the right contact with the ball. I don't want to stand here with the driver and think I've got to hit this further and start overturning and shifting my body angles all over the place. So what I do when I'm practicing with the driver, I just try and get in the right position to start with. Try and stay in that position throughout the swing. So once I've got the setup right, I'm not going to try and hit it too hard. I'm just going to make sure I keep my body centered. So I'm staying in the same body angles that I started in. So try one more. Set the shaft up straight. Ball left opposite my left heel. Stand a little bit wider. Still want to keep my posture, keep that K position throughout the swing. So my arms and club are moving around the center, and I'm not moving the center. So I think that's a real key point, is to keep this point here, so the sternum, in the same place throughout the swing. So that means from the front angle and also from the back. So I think as soon as we try and step up the power too much, it's when you're going to move this center. It's either going to move off to the right and up, and back down this one the way through. So we want to be able to just get those arms and clubs swinging around the body. We always want to try and feel that club's going to work away low to the ground and come back through low to the ground. So to do that, you've got to be able to maintain your posture.